Lots of new faces on this team. Do you even know all these kids yet?
Yeah, of course. I was one of the only people here for first BCT, so it was kind of my job to run around and make sure they all were taken care of. So I learned their names very quickly.
10 freshmen. That's a lot. Have you learned all their names yet?
Yes, actually, I learned them as soon as I could. I don't know. It was a task, but I did it.
I've learned their names, but not their numbers. I don't know their uniform numbers.
How long till you think you get that done?
2 or 3 years.
What have these 10 people, just 10 bodies, helped you in practice?
Well, I think everyone's noticed just having more than one in every position. Last year we literally had 2 middles the entire year, and so now we have 5 middles. It's just awesome. The girls get a little break. There's more people pushing the upperclassmen, so there's somebody vying for that spot right behind them, nipping on their heels all the time. They're good human beings. They're smart. They're getting good grades. So it's been a really nice addition to actually have, our entire gym full of volleyball players instead of hoping nobody gets injured because we won't be able to play.
For you especially, the blue-silver game, I think there might have been a little more that you had to work against with some taller players on the other side of the net. Is that going to help?
Yeah, absolutely. Like even if they don't see time on the court, which I have a feeling a couple of them will at least. It's always good to have these really good players in practice to help everyone improve.
As we saw in blue and silver, our freshman blockers, when they were there, were challenging even upperclassmen, which is exactly what we need because the Mountain West is big, and it's exciting for our back row too. I know personally for myself, it's great having a big block up because less defense, right?
It's been a long time since we could have a blue-silver that was pretty evenly distributed without having to have Keith play or some of the guys play. It was a very competitive match. At one point, I think we had all freshmen on one side, and our upperclassmen were, they handled them, but it was a piece of work. So it was fun to watch.
You go to Montana, you take on Montana State. You've seen them.
Yep.
Gonzaga and Illinois, I asked some of the ladies. Those are some pretty good teams.
Yeah, Gonzaga and Illinois both had 17 wins last year. Illinois is in an incredible conference. They're probably a top 20 team. Gonzaga did very well in their conference, might have gone to the NC2As last year. So they're going to be good. But so are we. I mean, if what we have doesn't work, we'll throw something else to stick, try another lineup and try something else. I got enough players now that I can try multiple things.
We're all so excited just because it's our first game of the season. We're playing some really good teams. We've got some really good talent this weekend. I'm excited to see how we do, and I'm excited to play people who aren't ourselves.
We're going to play some of our highest level volleyball because we're going to play high level teams, and I think that'll bring out lots of good things. It might show a few weaknesses, but it'll also just bring out our strong points.
Is it a little bit intimidating?
It's not intimidating as much as it is an opportunity, and I'm really excited to play Illinois just because I've heard a little bit about them here and there. I know they're really tall, and their setter's really tall too, so that's all I know.
Have you set team goals? Have you talked about numbers at all?
No, I don't believe in goals personally. I think if we work really hard and we stick to the plan and we follow the process, that good things will happen. I know that they have some goals themselves. I want to be competitive in the Mountain West, obviously. That's my job. We play Army and Navy coming up in about a week, so it's my job to beat them also. But in terms of goals, if you do that and you surpass them, then why'd you have them? And if you don't meet them, then what? Everybody's working really, really hard, including the coaching staff, and I have a great staff. So we're just going to see what happens every match and try and be as prepared as we can.
I feel like we're going to be really good this year, so I feel like we're going to have a good standing in the Mountain West. So, as long as we play our best, the results will show.
I think in the team's mind, every game we're aiming to win. There's a really good energy just behind winning right now. That's all we focus on, and we haven't even started scouting yet, but our coaches are awesome at scouting, so I know we'll be prepared for every team, and we've got a lot of new players that are awesome. I think our back row looks way better this year. It'll be a lot of fun.